Floyd Schofield is heading up a fight card this Saturday, November 2nd. And the promoter, Golden Boy, is looking to press his career forward. And with the fighters that he's joining on the card, it could turn out to be an interesting evening of boxing. But I'll have to say one thing. Schofield is a fighter that is kind of in between circumstances. And when I say that, I'm talking about in the ring. You have to be definitive. Let's talk about this fight with Schofield versus Giron, November 2nd. Boxing. Can't get enough of it. And this coming Saturday, November 2nd, we'll get a chance to see a little bit more of it when Golden Boy Promotion brings forward Floyd Schofield as he takes on Rene Tellez Giron in a lightweight battle that will be a test for both men and is scheduled for 12 rounds. And I like to see exactly what's going to happen when Schofield happens to run across someone who wants to win every bit as much as he does. Now, what's interesting is, being only 22 years of age, he's quite aggressive and he looks to go after his opponents. But Rene Tellez Giron is a fighter who will compete. Yes, he's a veteran fighter, age 25. And he will come in and he will test Schofield as much as possible. Now, the fighter, Giron, out of Mexico, is a 5'5", 68-inch reach fighter out of Mexico. He has 3 losses on his record. However, he is definitely one who will compete. I've watched film on Giron, and what he does best is work on the inside. If he's able to get in close, knowing that Schofield is a couple of inches taller, a little bit more athletic, and possibly faster, Giron will have to use timing and the experience of punching in between shots. Yeah, that's what works for fighters like Giron. And so his record, 20-3, with 13 KOs, will be put to the test against Schofield. But I do believe that he can stand up to Schofield, especially in the department of having a little bit of machismo. But Schofield is not a slouch. He'll get in there and mix it up. He's like a mini Sean Porter and a lot more youthful. But something that he does that Porter adjusted to later in his career is he comes in as wide as a screen door on a summer day. That could prove to be vital in he not having success against Giron. His present record of 17-0 with 12 KOs speaks that he can be aggressive and get guys that are at a lesser level out of there. But I've watched him have head clashes and headbutts that cause cuts on both he and his opponents. And I've noticed that he's a little bit reckless. He comes in with his hands down and he doesn't mind defense. And this is only because he possibly has never been really hurt in the ring before. That will change when someone can crack. And guess what Giron does very well? He cracks with the left hook. He winds that thing up on the inside. He's dropped opponents to the body as well as great shots to the chin. And if he could stand up to the pressure that Schofield is going to put on him, he could last. He could get some things done in there. Now, I'm not saying that he's going to upset Schofield. But what I am saying is fighters like Giron can be truth serums for fighters who are pretenders. Now, against Giron, I'm not saying that Schofield is a pretender. But against the elite, the top class of the sport, he's not ready yet. And there are lessons for him to learn along the way. And in this fight, we very well may get something that shows us where Floyd may have to improve. And I see it happening very easily. And when it does happen, whether it's this fight or the next, what we're going to see is Schofield have to answer the bell. But this time on Saturday, I see him being successful. I see him winning, and I see him being put a little bit to a test. There's something else about Schofield that I've noticed, and that is he fights on emotion. And that could also serve a detriment to him. You have to keep your emotions in check, and you have to be able to think under pressure. He's had no real pressure at this present time, but you never know where it will come from. And I always keep my eye out for situations and circumstances that define a fighter's character, because it's every bit as important as his technical abilities. But what do you think? This is Stormy B Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know your thoughts about what will happen Saturday night. Leave comments and let's discuss. Peace to everyone out there, and everyone please remain safe.